it started to snow. And it started to snow, and it started to snow. And on my way to my car, it was a blizzard. And when I got to my car, I took out my scraper, and I started to scrape off my car. So I scraped off the front windshield. I scraped off the passenger side. I scraped off the back of my car. And I got over to the passenger side. And I saw something hanging on the hook. It was men's clothing. I had scraped off the wrong car. So I was an angel that day because I don't know how I got the scraper, and I don't know how I got my car mixed up with somebody else's. So you can imagine how that person felt when he came out to his car to find it completely, and I mean completely cleaned off. Okay, want to hear another one?
No.
I was in Huntington, and I was crossing the street, and my shoelace got untied. So I crossed the street, ran over to the curb, and I was on a date. I have to explain that. I was with a partner. So we both crossed the street.
She's just trying to sound cool now.
I bent down to tie my shoe, and my date started walking towards the corner of Main Street and Wall Street. So I was in the middle of the lanes in Huntington. I don't know if you're aware of them, but they're like the New York City lanes. They have cross streets. So I was in the middle of one of the avenues, and I stopped to tie my shoe. And I hear my name called. And I said to him, "Can you please wait? I just need to tie my shoe." And I had leaned up against the wall to balance myself because at 65, you need to have something to support you. So I bent down, leaned against the wall, tied my shoe, and I kept hearing my name called. And I look up, and there's like, it was on a summer day, and the sun was in my eyes, and I see my date silhouetted in black with a man next to him, also in a silhouette kind of a form, with a bucket and like a pole. I didn't understand what that pole was, but he was with a bucket. And I finished tying my shoe, and I walked up to them, and I said, "For crying out loud, why did you keep calling my name?" And they said, "Well, look standing, and what you were leaning against." So the buildings all had wet paint signs all over them.
Ah.
What color was it?